Hello. Welcome to this video tutorial. This video tutorial is precisely for you, the AMEF workers who are in charge of the IT or ICT department of AMEF. And like we discussed in our previous phone calls, this video is to help you guys, learn a little bit, about website and enabling you being able to manage the AMEF website. So this video is courtesy of Tech Consultant, which is working in collaboration with AMEF. Tech Consultant built their current AMEF website, and in an effort to keep things running, we require you, the guys in charge of the IT department of AMEF, to manage the website, get things up and running. So let's go right into it. Keep in mind, as you watch this video, I encourage you to have a pen and paper, a little booklet by the side to take down just little notes where necessary. You can always come back to the video to watch it as many times as you want. And if you have any questions, you can write them down on your paper and reach out to me, and we could, get the question answered. If you find any difficulty as you learn this new knowledge, we could always connect and answer your question and solve the difficulty. So again, this is to enable you guys know how to update information into the AMEF website, keep the website updated with current data that is going on, things going on in the field, as well as manage it and whatever is needed. So but before we go into learning what you have to learn, let's bring up the AMEF website. And to do that, you have to navigate to your browser. I'm just gonna minimize this. This is my screen, my desktop. Once you bring up your computer, this is the desktop, and you have on the left side applications. These are icons, representing different applications in my computer. Okay, and this is my browser, Google Chrome. Most machines come with Internet Explorer, which is currently called Microsoft Edge. You have this if your machine is a Windows machine or Windows computer. You can as well install Google Chrome from this into your machine, if you have internet service. So I'll be using Google Chrome right here. I'll double click on it to enable it, but I already have it open. So I bring up my browser, and on the top bar, I'm going to type the AMEF website, which is AMEFfoundation.org. Hit enter button on my keyboard, and it's going to bring up the AMEF website for us to see. Okay, again, the website is the site you'll be frequenting, to manage it and keep it up and running, keep it updated and have information. So this is the AMEF website we are currently looking at. You can always X out this pop-up that shows on the front on screen. But this is the AMEF website. It has a lot of information on it already, and I know a lot has been going on in the field. Keep in mind, not everything must go onto the website. You have to really know what is important to put on the website and what is not necessary to put on the website. So at the top left corner, we have different buttons, and these are pages that link to these are links that navigate to different pages in the website. You have the about us, the objective, the programs. When I hover my mouse or just put my mouse without clicking, it brings down what we call a drop down window. This is a drop down window to enable us navigate to these other pages. The contact us page, a donate button. On the right side, we have jobs page where jobs openings are posted, and a help a child page for volunteer service and support. So I'm not going to go deeply into the website because you can go navigate through the site at your spare time. But what we are concerned today is to learn how to access this website. But before I give you guys access to the website, I have created what I call a dummy website where you would learn, how to get to the website, how to access the website. Now, there are different ways of building a website, okay? AMEFtraining1 was built using an application called WordPress. Let me bring up a notepad right here. AMEFtraining1 was built using what we call WordPress, spelled like this. WordPress. WordPress is an application or a tool, which is used in managing content. So normally they know it as what we call CMS, which means content management service. Okay, it's a content management system rather. Okay, content management system. Okay, they use WordPress in building websites, in building blogs, uploading content and making it available for people. So what the AMEFtraining1 was built using this, and so there is what we call a front end and a back end. Okay, what you see right now, people out there in the world see when they go to this AMEFfoundation.org website. This is what you see is what we call the front end. Okay, this is the front end, but the back end is what you will get to when you want to put in these pictures, all this word info text information. The back end, and all these videos and pictures, that's to enable this show on the front end, you have to go to the back end to do that. And the back end is what only you who is managing the website can access. Okay, and to go to the back end, there is a link. Okay, there is a link to do that. There is something like a website, but it's a link, and this is it right here. So you have to take note of this, save it somewhere, write it down in a book where you can always go back to it, because this is where you'll be for the training, you'll be accessing something like this. But the training website I have built is what you will be using. Okay, and this is the link to the training website where you will learn how to use WordPress, the tool used in building the AMEF website. I want you to learn how to use that tool and know how to build a website, how to update a website in that tool called WordPress, before I can now give you access to the back end of the AMEF website. So I have built a training website called training.becktechconsulting.com. But to access the back end of this website, this is the link we will use to access the back end. So I'm going to open the front end of this training website for you to see. To do that, I come to my browser, open a new tab. I type there training.becktechconsulting.com and I hit enter on my keyboard. And so this is the front end of the training website. Okay, forget that the way it looks. It's just for training purposes, so I didn't have to make anything fancy or nice. Forget about the text, the information and pictures you see. We are going to change all of this as we go. All right, so this is how the training website you will be using to learn looks like right now. Okay, this is how it looks. It's when I click on the various buttons, it takes me to the About Us page, the Service page, and you name it, and the rest. Okay, so but for learning purposes, we have to change all of this, and to do that, we have to go to the back end of this training website, like Tech Training. For you, the IT folks or working in the ICT department of AMEF. So how do we navigate? How do we go to the back end to make all of these changes? To do that, we have to go to this link. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this link. I right click on my mouse and left click now to copy the link, and I come to my browser, take that one out, and I paste the link right there. This is just to facilitate our learning process. And when you go to that link in your browser, it brings you to this login page, okay, where you have to put a username or email address and a password. Okay, now I'm gonna give you this information. Okay, this is the logo for the WordPress application, which we use in building websites. There are other ways in building websites. The better that we code, you hand code it. I'm not going to teach you that one, it's not necessary. But WordPress is a faster tool or content management system used in building websites. So for our training website, which you guys will have access to, we have to put a username and a password right here to access the back end. And this is the username student. Okay, that's the username student. I'm going to put in student right here. I type student, and there is a password. Okay, for security purposes, because this video is going to be uploaded online for you guys to reach it, and for others, I didn't write the password right here, but I'm going to send you the password via text message. Okay, so I'm just going to put in the password right here. And I click the login button for us to log in. Okay, so that went through. We are now at the back end of the training website, where you will be learning how to build a site and manage your website. So this is what it looks like when you log in. This is what we call a dashboard. Okay, this is what we call a WordPress dashboard. Never mind all of these things you see. This is what we call a dashboard. On the left hand side are the various sections where you will be working with to build your site or to update the site. At the beginning, dashboard, which is what we see right on the right hand side of the screen, and the home. If you click on home, it's the same thing. Updates, if I click on the update, so what happens is the update opens a page where in this page we may need to update certain things of WordPress. Now, I'm not going to talk about this because we're going to see them later on down the road. But if there in the future, you see, WordPress, this application will be updating at certain times of the year or months. Okay, and when there is an update, it's going to pop up right here in 1 or 2 in orange color, and you will click on it and you bring it to this place to update whatever is required. Okay, but not to worry about this, we will learn that later on. The next tool you see is post. Now I just hover my mouse on that word called post. I didn't click on it, and it shows me another drop down window that says all posts, add new categories and tags. Now when we post something on our website, we could see all the posts right here. We could add a new post, and forget about categories. We could categorize our different posts. Okay, the next one is media. This is where we will upload all our pictures and maybe documents that are needed to be seen on the front end of the website. So when I click on media, I hover the mouse on media. I can either click on it and it opens these two options, or I just hover the mouse and I click on library. So this is the media library for our current website that is on this training site. This is the information on that website. So remember, the front end of the website had pictures. When we click on it, the home section had pictures. So every picture people see on the website, we upload them from here before we drag them or put them on different pages on the website. So this is the media. Pictures are all sitting here, and to add a new picture or document to the website, we will click on the add new button right there, or we come to the corner where it says add new. Is the same thing. And if I click on add new, it opens this drop section where I can click on select files, and it navigates to my computer file folders to select a picture I want to add. So let's do that real quick. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let me open the website and show you. So this is our training website. Okay, you see all these pictures at this front page. On this side, these are the pictures right here. You see the table and the chair, the phone and the pen. Yeah, the phone and the pen, the table and the chair. So they have to be uploaded in the media section before we can use them in different places in the website. Now, websites are made up of pages. Okay, websites made up of pages. Okay, take note of that. Websites are made up of pages. So we said websites are made up of pages. Now, before we start looking at how to build a page and how these pictures were uploaded, let me finish, giving a little rundown of these various tabs, or this section of this left section of the this panel of WordPress, and then we're going to go one after the other, see how to build a site, how to what are themes and all the rest. So we looked at library. Next option or feature rather in WordPress is called pages. Pages is where the various pages that make up a website. Remember I said websites are made up of pages. So when I click over the mouse, or just place the mouse or my cursor on the word pages, it shows this drop down window, and I click on pages. This is where I create pages for the website, or you can delete the current one. Our current training website has pages already. Remember, this about us, service, blog, contact, these are different pages, and this page we see here, they are where they were created already. So they have to be created, and then they are placed there. To get that's the menu. This is the menu right here that links to those various pages, and each page has different content in it. So we build a page, and to create a new page, you just come to the add new button at the top or at the corner where it says add new. The same thing, we click on add new. We're going to see in subsequent videos how to create a new page, how to add content to a new page. So I'm going to create videos on various videos covering different topics, but I just want to run down briefly about WordPress. So that's the pages tab or section. The next one is comment. I'm going to click on comment. Comment is a section where, say for example, on our website we have a comment section. There's certain websites where people can go and write something and post it for others to see. So that's what comment does. If you create a comment feature on your website where people can comment on something, it will show at the back end right here for you, the administrator or the owner of the website, to approve it or to not approve it. If you approve it, then people, I will see it at the front end. If you don't approve it, delete it, then nobody's going to see what that person wrote on your website. So that's basically what the comment feature is all about. After comment, we have appearance. Now there's a lot more inside appearance. Okay, the appearance feature has all these other features. Themes. Now a theme is a theme, to put it in the simplest way, is a faster thing we use in building websites in WordPress. Now the current front end of the web of this tech training website, you see this is a theme. Okay, so we use themes to facilitate building our website. We install a theme and then we go back and edit. We use the word customize. We edit the theme, do changes around it. So this is a theme, that I install while creating the site. So when we come to appearance, I click on themes. So these are pre-built themes, in WordPress that we can use. Like the column, we say this is one I selected. So themes are pre-built and they help in facilitating building a website. Okay, so a theme, so themes help to give settings or create some ambience rather, for our website. Rather than going to build from scratch, themes are used, like templates. Themes are like templates, okay, or they are templates for building a website. People build this separately using a different, what we call a programming language, and then we take them now, install it on our website. Then you see it at the front end. Then we go back and we edit it, change the information, the pictures, the text, and the position of things to suit the way we want it to fit, for our purpose. So, for example, I have this theme installed and enabled for our current training website. You see how it is set up. It's the same thing right here. Okay, we're going to look more into themes as we go, as in subsequent videos, one after the other. The next one is widgets. Click on widgets. Click on widget. So a widget, actually, these are little blocks that perform a specific function. Okay, widgets are installed, or we install widgets for particular purposes to perform specific functions in our website. Say we want to add something at the footer of a website, we will install a footer widget. We want to, create some little animation, For example, there are certain websites that have Facebook at the bottom of it, they call the downer part of the website the footer, and there are certain websites that have Facebook, like buttons and things like that. That we can install a widget called Facebook like, or widget for that purpose, and then we can now bring a Facebook feature on our website and people are gonna see it. So widgets help in building website as well. They help in putting content in various corners of a page, so we can add widgets on the sidebar, or also known as widget ready areas on your web page. Widgets, created to provide a simple and easy to use way of giving design and structure of control to our themes. Okay, that's why widgets are there. They help to give a simple, easy way to design and structure content in our WordPress websites. We will look more into them in subsequent videos. I'm just giving a rundown of the entire WordPress platform. After widget, we have menu. I'm going to click on menu. Now, back to the front end of our training website. So these up here, as I move this section, is the menu. Okay, every website has this where you click on it to go to different pages. Remember I said these are different pages. So we build pages and we link the pages. We build a menu separate, and then that menu is being made up of those different pages. So at back end, this is the menu that has been put together. We so the different pages that are created in this training site. These are the titles of the different pages, and then we structure them in the order we want them to be represented at the front end. Home, about us, service blog. It comes here, say home, about us, service blog, and so forth and so on. So you see, these are pages, the pages that we created. So they are put in this order to form a menu. Okay, you save it, and then it shows at the top right here, the front end, as in that order. All right, so the next one is a header. So the header, when I click on the header, it opens the back end in this different format, which is a customizable format. So what we see now is a customizable format where whatever I do on this left side, we automatically see changes on this right side. So a header, the header will see, say a header as a picture. Now, not all themes come in the same format, but in this training theme we're seeing on our training website, the header has a picture, which is the picture we see right here. So this is our header made up of this picture, and in this training format, which whatever we do on the left side we see on the right side, we are able to click on this blue edit button to edit different elements. So all of these are elements. Okay, so the header for this theme is just made up of pictures. We will see, and all of this may not make sense right now, but as we proceed in different further videos that I'm gonna create, you will gradually be able to put things into perspective. And if you have a question, you reach out to me. Background. Not everything on the left section are you going to use, but the basics, the most important, I'm going to create more videos on them. So the background right now is this of our website is white. Okay, the background where all of these pictures and text are sitting on is white. So that is what is referred to as background. If I select background, select image, that means we want to put a picture at the background of our website. Okay, I'm going to X out of this. Our next feature is plugin. Okay, I'm going to click on plugin. So plugins, a plugin is a piece of software, right, containing a group of functions that can be added to a WordPress website. Okay, so plugins is a little software that we bring into our WordPress platform or application, and then we use it for a specific purpose to enable a specific function on our website. So on a dashboard, we have under plugins, install plugins. These are the plugins that are already installed. We can add new plugin by clicking on the add new plugin button right there, or at the top where it says add new, so add new plugins. You can edit a existing plugin, but I'll never advise you to do that, so I'm not going to touch on that. But again, a plugin is a piece of software. Okay, let me write that down. Spelled plugin. It is a piece of software, software containing a group of functions, okay, that can be added to a WordPress website. So we use plugins to extend functionality and add new features to our WordPress site. So plugins, WordPress websites can bear less functionality, but we add plugins to enable us to do other things. For example, we can add a plugin. Let's come back on our training website. For example, we can add a plugin that could enable us add maybe a video or a slideshow animation on our website. So because that doesn't exist, I can install a plugin for that purpose. Okay, and we'll look more into plugin in subsequent videos. Again, this first video is just to give us a basic understanding of what WordPress is and how WordPress, the interface, that's what we see. The environment we see is called an interface. what the interface is made up of. Users, I won't talk about that, it's not necessary. But users basically is, granting more than when the admin or the owner of the website, or whoever can access the back end of the website, has a profile or an account. So remember, we log in as student, that's the name user, student, and that's the email address I created. So you who has access to this back end is an administrator. You are the user. I can add another user. I think I'm going to do that depending on how many people will be accessing this back end of the website to learn. So if there's more than one person, so I'm going to create another user if necessary. Then tools. Tools, I'm going to skip this one for various reasons, because we're going to get into it based on the need. But tools, it's where we can import and export things. We can import other applications like Tumblr, blog roll. So I'm going to skip this one. These are more advanced features, which you don't yet have experience or knowledge about. And then settings, you won't necessarily need this part, but settings, when I was creating or installing WordPress, I created this at the level of installation. So settings is where we can change the name of the website. For example, when you install a new website or change a theme, you can always change the title of the site right here, a tagline or whatever sentence, it's your sentence for the website. It's the URL of the website, training number. So all of that shows up right here on the settings. Okay, and just leave things the way they are right here. So basically, this is a rundown of this application called WordPress. It's an application you will be accessing often, because the AMEF website was built using this application. I will advise that you go back online, learn a little more what WordPress is all about. There are many video tutorials on YouTube. You can do extensive studies on your own. And I'm going to create other videos that will cover these different features right here. Post, media, pages. I'm going to create a video how to create a page. How to work around, navigate around the comment feature, how the appearance to change your theme, and stuff like that. So look forward to more videos that will help you learn WordPress. And I'm going to make accessible the link, this training link for the training website, so that you can start getting yourself comfortable with it. All right, so thanks for watching. It is going to be an interesting time teaching you guys how to build a website using WordPress, and enable you give you the capability to manage the AMEF website. If I am too fast, you can always replay the video. If you got any questions right now, feel free to reach out to me via text message or any other means available to you. More videos will be coming up for you to learn. So take care, and once again, this is a training video designed by Tech Consulting to help you AMEF workers in charge of the IT department to learn learn how to manage the AMEF website and in the tool by which it was built. So take care. Again, this is my humble self, Cecile, and I'll get back to you in the subsequent videos. Take care, and God bless you. Bye.